Today, we get to play with 8 Bit Baits Mica Powders. This ought to be fun. Stay tuned. So we get to play around with some 8 Bit Bait products today. We are going to play around with some Mica powders. The first one being Tempest, and the other one is Swamp Craw. Both of these are going to be top colors. We're going to go with a pearl belly, and we're going to mix in some other 8-bit bait products and see what we can come up with. Okay, so before we do the back color, the top color, we are going to do the belly color first. And it is going to be really simple. It's just Pearl X macro pearl. So it's just going to be a nice white pearl belly. And we are going to use 1/16 of this for a half a cup. Look at that. Look how good that looks. I'm actually going to add just a hair more. Probably about less than a 32nd. Just a skosh more. Okay. And we are going to add 1/16 of this diamond sparkle flake. Just for a little bit of extra bling. Okay, there we go. We are actually going to put a little bit of this diamond silver whisker glitter in. In fact, we'll put 1/8 teaspoon of whisker glitter. There we go. Okay, first color up is Tempest, and we are going to put in 1/16 of a teaspoon and half a cup. As you can see, there's definitely some blue hue there. Mix this up. Wow. That almost gives you monkey milk vibes. So we have to give it a backer here. Let's go 2 drops. Oh yeah, look at that change. That is a nice looking blue. Yeah, that's almost chromatic. I mean, it's nice. It looks to me like it's got some bluish purple going on. If you look at it just right, so it's got bluish or blue and purple. That was 2 drops and a half a cup. We are going to put in a 1/16 teaspoon of siren scales, and that is Ursula, and that's what the cap looks like. So we're going to kind of stick with the bluish purplish theme. Ursula. So we just put in 1/16 of a teaspoon. Going to see what that gets us. I think we need a little bit more. I think we're going to go another 1/16. A heaping 1/16. All right. There we go. Now I can see those scales in there. Oh yeah, they pop. Nice. Here we go, now we focused. Okay. We're also going to add in some crushed rupees, blue, and we are going to go start off with 1/16. All this is 8-Bit Baits products. It's in here so far. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the crushed rupees will be setting on the top. Little blue sparkles. I think we're going to add another 1/16. Okay. So it looks like 1/8 of the rupees and 1/8 of the siren scales. And we're going to go some of this 0.125 large flake. Mix that up in there. Okay, it looks good. Okay. First laminate coming up. Tempest and Pearl. And the mold we are shooting is the 3.5-inch Phantom X Grub by Angling A.I. There we go. Okay, next laminate. All right, this is the 2-inch Crappie Slayer by Epic Bait Molds. I did slide some tails in there. All right, molds are cooled. Let's see how they turned out. Here are the Phantom Grubs. They look pretty good so far. Let's take them out. Oh, those pearl bottoms look nice. Yes. Here we go. Nice lamination line. Some of that big flake in there. You can see that. And look at the color there, the blue to purple. You got those siren scales in there. You got the crushed rupees. You got that going on. There's a lot going on there. There we go. The big flakes showing up in the tails especially, but I can see them all throughout the bait. Oh yeah, nice crisp lamination line. Very nice transition from blue to purple. Nice contrast between the blue and the white. Beautiful pearl belly. Nice, nice, beautiful blue top. Those turned out really, really good. I'm happy with that. Can even see the little silver whisker glitter. Nice tails on there, chartreuse tails. You gotta have chartreuse. Fish love chartreuse, it seems. Let's take a look. See how the bottoms turned out. All right. Turn it around. You're still able, it's still thin enough, translucent enough to see all the stuff in the bait. If you look at that, look at the lamination lines. Good, crisp lamination lines. That's why it's important to get that temp down to 320 or lower. That way your colors don't run. There we go. I like that. That's nice. I can get you in there a little bit on the top. Yes, see everything in there. The flake, the crushed rupees, the siren scales. That turned out really, really good. There is no way that's not getting bit. All right, next color up. We're gonna do Swamp Craw. I think we went a 16th on the last one and a half a cup. We're going an 1/8 this time on half a cup and a half a cup. Wow, definitely see the orange and the red. Look at that. Very nice. Let's put some other stuff in here and see what we think. So let's throw some siren scales in. This is called Scorpion. That's what they look like. So it's got some pinks and yellows and 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay. I think we're going to do one more 1/8. Those look really good. Those are popping. Look at those siren scales just floating around in there. They look good. Okay, we're going to go some crushed rupees. Some purple crushed rupees. You know what? We're going to go a total of 1/4 of those. So they're a little harder to see, but you can see them up on top. Look all in between the siren scales. You'll be able to, oops, sorry. Look all in between the siren scales. You'll be able to see them if you look closely. And hopefully the camera's picking them up. All right, and we are going to go the same flake, the 0.125, a larger flake, and this flake here will actually become somewhat of a backer. Now what's nice about this flake here is you'll notice there's not just big flake in there. There's also some smaller flake in there. A little bit of texture and contrast. Here we go. We're seeing quite a bit of the black flake. Second laminate. Again, this Phantom Grub, this 3.5-inch Phantom Grub, doesn't have a top or bottom, so it doesn't matter how you shoot it. All right. Okay. Crappie Slayer's 2-inch. And the bottom is on the right, my right, and the top is on my left. I did put tails in here again, chartreuse tails. I think they'll look pretty good with this color. All right. Molds are cooled. Let's see how they turned out. 3.5-inch Phantom Grub, Angling A.I. That is a sharp color. A lot of reflection there. That is sharp. Nice. That is a great color. That's a great color combo. It's a great contrast in colors. You can see that orangish to purple. Hopefully you can. Again, you can see the siren scales, you can see the crushed rupees, you can see the flake in there, flake in the tail, the bigger flake. Got a crisp lamination line. That turned out really good. Really good. Here we go. That is very nice. I don't know how well you guys can see the different colors, but that is crazy. You're seeing what I'm seeing. Huh. Very nice. Turned out really good. It's a good color combination. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. A little bit darker, but you can still see all the stuff inside. Siren scales, crushed rupees, flake. I mean, it's all in there. Bottoms look good. What a crisp lamination line. I tell you what, both of these molds shoot very good. Angling A.I.'s Phantom Grub and Bit Baits Crappie Slayer. Just look at that stuff in the top. That bait's gonna do very good.
I want that hot love to light me up. I wanna rush in and suffer with you, 'cause being alive hurts as it is, so don't fight it. Just let my love in. Standing still and feeling dizzy next to you. Somehow you take my air and I'm too shy to speak to you. When you look at me, I'm ready, it's embarrassing. Is it just me or do you feel that trembling? Do you wanna dance with me? Do you wanna feel at ease? We can make sweet memories. So do you wanna do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance with me? Do you wanna feel at ease? We can make sweet memories. So do you wanna do you wanna dance with me? I'd rather dance with a stranger than hang with a traitor. You say you're bound for nothing, but ooh, I know you're bluffing. 'Cause I know you want my loving. Standing still and feeling dizzy next to you. Somehow you take my air and I'm too shy to speak to you. When you look at me, I'm ready, it's embarrassing. Is it just me or do you feel that trembling?
Well, today was a lot of fun. We got to play with some 8-bit baits and come up with some really cool looking baits. One of the things that's good about the 8-bit baits line is that basically everything's laid out for you. I mean, you've got the pigment, you've got the siren scales, you've got the crushed rupees, you've got the interference powder. I mean, Michael has done all the work for you. All you got to do is buy the product and make baits. The weather's starting to get cooler. The crappie bite's going to be hot here, and I'm glad I got to pour me some new crappie baits because I'm going to put those things to work for sure. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Keep on hooking.